Hi there, welcome to Beer Bellies. I'm Nate, and I am excited to bring you another episode in the Quadruple series. Never get tired of that sound. So tonight I'm drinking Cuvee van de Keizer by Het Anker Brewing in Belgium. So this beer is technically listed as a Belgian Imperial dark ale, which is kind of common. Some of them we don't technically list them as quadruples, but it's the same beer, it's the same flavors, same alcohol, same tradition, similar recipes, things like that. So if you see something that says Belgian dark ale and you think, what does this seem like compared to the quadruples, it'll be the same as the quadruples. Cuvee van de Keizer is brewed once a year by Het Anker, and usually these beers don't get pulled off the shelves very quickly. I think most people don't quite know exactly what it is based on the name and the title and things like that. So this has been aging in its bottle for 3 years. I've had a couple other bottles of the 2017, and it just gets better as it sits. It's an excellent beer. It just kind of matures in the bottle. It'll only make the beer better. It'll bring all those flavors together and make a really smooth drink. The intention of this beer is to celebrate the birthday of Charles V, who I assume is an important king or emperor in the Belgian history. I didn't pay enough attention to my Eastern European history, I guess, so I don't really know. Anyway, I'm happy to celebrate his birthday at least once a year by picking up a bottle of this. The price on this actually isn't even too high. It's $12 for the 750 milliliter bottle, which puts it at 48 cents an ounce, which is actually a little bit lower in price compared to the other quads we've had. So I mentioned maturing these dark, high ABV beers in the bottle, and how they just kind of get better with time. This one is 11% ABV, and when you're drinking it, especially when it's aged, you can't really tell it's that high of an ABV because of how smooth it drinks. In general, this does fit the Belgian quad category in terms of the maltiness really shining through. There's almost no hoppiness to this beer. On this one, the dominating flavor actually is dates. You can smell dates on it, and that taste kind of comes through as well. So as of right now, I'm enjoying this beer so much I want to put it right at the top of my list for these quadruples. Perhaps that's because it's been aged so nicely. I don't find anything about this beer ever too overwhelming. Nothing really punches me in the face. I will, kind of follow that up by saying if you don't like sweet beers, stay away. So as far as color goes, this is an extremely dark ruby. I can barely even see any of the light coming through this at all. In terms of availability, I don't think I've ever seen this at a restaurant, but most of the larger liquor stores that have a good import section, you can find this there. In terms of food, there was one night I clearly remember I had braised a short rib at home in the slow cooker. And I had this beer with that meal. It was braised short ribs, sauteed green beans, and mashed potatoes. And the whole combination, the drink, the food, everything was super savory. It could not have been more perfect. 3 quick points on this beer. Number 1 is that it fits the bill for the rest of them in terms of getting better as it warms up. I'm enjoying this more and more as they get deeper and deeper into the glass. The second one is that if you've got the patience and you can age these, let it sit. It gets better as time goes on. And lastly, never going to stop loving these quads. With that, I'd like to thank you for watching this episode of Beer Bellies. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave any requested reviews in the comments. Cheers. Cereal box!
The one with the children and the sticks and the $200 and the hand grenades. I think it's called Choo Choo Train.